So this is my new home for the time being, Taipei City, Taiwan. See, it's not like I haven't lived here before for an extended amount of time, and it definitely isn't my first time in Taiwan. However, it's my first time living in this area of the city, and I never really expected this to be the first place I'll live outside of home.
All right. One thing different about Taiwan also is that you have to the trash, the recycling, and compost.
Going along with the unexpecteds, I graduated with a degree in film. Immediately pivoted to event planning just for both of those things to not work out. The one thing that I've always been drawn toward is actually photography, which unfortunately has slowly taken a back seat in my life as things got busier. Right now it feels like the right time to bring that back.
Since most of the laundry drying in Taiwan happens on the racks with the sun and not with a drying machine, it's the first time I've seen one of these before.
And hopefully, you might appreciate my photography. I don't know, but I'm just here to share.
Look at this. Got a little rod, right? Whoa.
So bear with me as we figure this YouTube thing out together while also balancing a near full-time job.
Trash bags also cost money in Taipei City, so we gotta make sure we fill these up before we take it out.
So there might be some of this. Give me a little bit of this.
And a little bit of this. Check this out.
Actually, no, there'll be a lot of this because I'm mostly gonna be talking to you, but yeah, we're switching up the point of views here. So I don't know how it's gonna work out, but we're gonna try it out. And along with the infinite possibilities and pitfalls that are inevitably gonna come with this new direction, come join me in exploring the scenes and stories that my camera comes across. All right, let's go shoot. Starting with the fruits and vegetables market a few minutes from my house.
Where'd they go? OK， 然后我直接吃就好，不用再吃。对。
Something about fruits and vegetable markets like these have always made me feel like home every single time I come to Taiwan. Strangely, the chaos is comforting. See, there's a very local feel to this hodgepodge of traditional Taiwanese food and fruits and vegetables and butcher shops and next to candy shops and everything strewn out across the floor. It's a beautiful thing to me with everybody going in and out and the traffic trying to fight pedestrians, and just within that chaos it feels very at peace, if you say at peace. So one thing that stood out to me about this market was how it was one straight road and then there were lanterns strewn across and everything felt very tall. There is a man wearing a strawberry hat. It's the first time I've seen that guy, so might as well. And then the next thing that drew me toward the scenery here was that there's a metro station running right above it, and that kind of, is a huge testament to how convenient things are here with the metro system, and it's something that you don't really see a lot, especially back in the suburbs of Northern Virginia. I was kind of waiting on that shot a little bit. I was kind of sitting there. It's really awkward being in the middle of people and having grandmas yelling at you and kind of people pushing past you on bikes just for a shot, and people, also because I'm the only one with the camera out there. Can't get any weirder than that. And so the metro finally came, and my camera strap is in the shot. I think one thing that you'll see a lot in Taiwan, especially that I've realized, is the sheer crazy amount of mopeds that are around. And so you got some uncles and aunties on some bikes and bicycles and on some mopeds in the morning, getting their vegetables. And so I made my round through the market and then came across this older man sitting in a park just across the street from the market, but sitting in a park with his own things strewn across. It's not very often you see kind of someone being part of the market, but being this part out of it. So, you know, there's definitely a moment where it's like, I want to take a photo of this guy, but also, you know, I don't want to just be up in his face with a camera lens when he's already there by himself. So I guilt tripped myself into spending $200 on vegetables.
那是地瓜吗？是韩鸡哦。韩鸡哦。哎。
Also, one thing about these markets is a lot of elderly people here speak the dialect of Taiwanese Hokkien. I do not speak this dialect at all. So here goes my poor attempt at communicating with this guy.
够拿2个，
可以啊。
拿一点不够拿1个，
不用，因为我一个人住啦，不用啦，不用。什么菜？啊？
贝林啊，
贝梨，
贝
A 菜吗？不是。
贝沙
炸好，沙炸扣。没有，这沙炸，哎，好啊就100，
我拿100。
哦没有啊，我100就好了，对。
Beginners, right? We're all beginners here. And so as I was photographing this man, a lady came along and parked on the side of the road just with her moped, and she was styling.
Oh, 对啊，他好像，对啊，他好像就是比较听不到的，对，哎。哦，对，我现在就是拍摊位啊，对。
She could have been going to work, or she could have been going to a 70s movie set. I don't know. Either way, she was styling. And I also noticed that her moped was also, it had a nice little streak of like white and red, kind of like a retro feel to it. So
帮你跟你的 auto bike 拍个照吗？因为我就觉得说你今天穿的很酷，然后你的 auto bike 颜色也蛮好看的，可以拍一拍。
旧了耶。
不是啊，但是我就喜欢这种旧的、啊，就是复古，然后比较漂亮一点的、就是有味道啊，你知道吗？
我不喜欢那个在那个社群媒体出现。
哦，好，那没事。那我可以拍一下你的车吗？
可以啊。
好。
the guy in the strawberry hat, I talked to him. Well, I mean, after buying strawberries from him, because you know, still guilt tripping myself out a little bit.
这盒230，对，这200，你要这个吗？可以。
200跟230是怎样？
We'll work on that. Because I'm not about to blow however much money I blew on this shoot on every single one.
是怎样？
But I talked to the strawberry guy, got him in a flick with his hat on. So.
要不然就是不要麻烦老板，就是我帮你跟你的帽子拍个照。可以啊。可以吗？好，谢谢哦，谢谢。
I also came across this booth selling braised foods. And something that I find amazing about people out here is that if they find a reason to talk to you, they'll talk to you, right? There really are no strangers out here, and the owner of this stall, well, here's the conversation.
对，就在这么街拍一下，对。
要做摄影师很好。
尽量，对。你说浪漫吗？
浪漫。
哦。 就对啊，就每天早上走过来都觉得超香的，所以今天要试一下。我刚才一天要转吗？35年，所以是你一开始就开这家店吗？哦，谢谢。所以是怎么就是30岁决定要来当老板的？
我家人是当过当老板。
所以按你家以前也做这方面。
妈妈以前就卖肉的100，我全部给他整合，全部给他整合，23岁就开始做老板。
所以现在就是有便当在一起，然后就比较方便了，就一个地方买就好了。好，那我以后多来逛逛看看。谢谢。
假日就很多客人。
很多吗？还是比较多？
假日。
You know, I think I'll definitely find my way back. So I think even though I'm really looking forward to being in this new place, there's definitely still some things that I do subconsciously make me feel like I'm a little bit at home. Something I like to do back home was always make tower paste with my family, and I think it's important to not forget the things that make you feel at home and not forget what you did at home, but also to hold that fine line between always doing the things that you're comfortable doing and kind of opening yourself up and being uncomfortable and finding new things out for yourself. So as I settle into this new home, I think I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna enjoy everything that comes and goes, and hopefully this becomes the experience that I need it to be. Because after all, this is what I chose. And I have no choice but to do the best I can with where I'm at. And plus, it's pretty hard to not enjoy a place with such a good view of the sunset.